So my name is Everett, and I do two things. Okay, I solve problems by designing and building experiences with AI, and I teach career switchers how to do the same professionally without a degree. Okay, and I'm able to do those things as the founder of UXD Academy and Our Table, where UXD Academy is an online experience design education platform that creates job-ready corporate and freelance AI experience designers and automation engineers, okay? Our Table is an AI experience agency built inside of UXD Academy, and it serves as an invite-only apprenticeship program with UXD Academy for career switchers to gain real-world experience. One of the reasons why I created Our Table is because I spoke to a lot of college graduates and even just career switchers in general who cannot find a job. And so what I decided to do was to say, okay, let me go grab clients from small and medium-sized businesses, bring that into the school, and I let my apprentices work on that. So they're getting real-world client work that they can put on their portfolio, and they now no longer have to lie about their case studies, okay? And UXD Academy and Our Table are my proof that people 13 and older can apply design theory with industry best practices to create products, service, and systems, again, all without a degree. Bonus, I was born a Laker and I grew up a Raven, okay? There you go. All right. AI is here. We're fully in the AI era right now, okay? But I want to let you all know that AI isn't here to replace storytellers. It's here to help you keep telling better stories faster. These are among some of the few challenges that filmmakers, editors, and producers are having as far as shrinking budgets, tighter deadlines, but we have the ability now to generate content, more content, faster, and with a smaller team, okay? AI is about time-saving, clarity-building, stress-reducing tool set built for this new reality, okay? As a filmmaker, your job is to tell a story, not to spend your day wrestling with inboxes, rescheduling shoots, or even tagging B-roll, okay? Again, AI isn't here to replace your creativity. It's here to reduce friction, spark ideas, and speed up your workflow. You're still the storyteller. AI just helps you write and deliver the story faster. So, I've identified 6 key areas where AI has a huge impact on TV and film, okay? In the past, scheduling was done often by spreadsheets or handled by spreadsheets. Well, now we could build an AI calendar agent that can handle all of that automated, okay? Also with pre-visualization, previously sketches. Well, now we have video generation. We talked about VO3, talked about Sora 2. We have these things at our disposal now, especially with script writing. Now, we all heard real script writers are primarily going to use AI to help with their brainstorming. They're still going to write the script. However, you now have an LLM co-writer or a co-pilot that can help you with this now. As far as editing, very much a painstaking process. I know I was editing movies using a combination of iMovie, Premiere, and After Effects, okay? Now we have AI assistants that can help you, and one of the tools I'm going to show you today will demonstrate just that. As well as marketing, again, heavily relied on us, but now we have platforms that can automatically generate social clips, captions, things of that nature. And finally, when it comes to audience optimization, we used to have to rely on statistics that come after the fact. But now, with AI, we can have real-time sentiment analysis, understand what the audience is thinking about our productions. So, AI can help with the pre-production phase, helping with scripting, drafting, rewrites, casting communication, and budgeting. A tool actually mentioned budgeting as well. From a production standpoint, we could build a workflow that helps with on-set communication, daily scheduling agents, and real-time crew messaging. From a post-production standpoint, again, we could help with transcription, shot logging, editing suggestions, as well as color and audio matching. And then finally, with marketing and distribution, we talked about the live sentiment analysis. We can now deliver our trailers in multiple languages and again, auto captioning and clips. So, some of these tools, I highly recommend you all take screenshots, pictures, whatever you need, but I'm gonna talk about 9 specifically, okay? So the first, we all have heard these on the panel, Google VO3, this is a Google product. You're gonna access this going to Gemini, okay? So you go to gemini.google.com. When you want to generate a video, you're using VO3. When you want to generate an image, you're gonna be using Nano Banana. Okay, so that's their image generation and editing model, okay? The second one, Topaz Labs. This one is an image and video finishing and really popular for an upscaler. So if you have a video that's at 720p and you want to create it in 4K, you can upload that to Topaz Labs and it will upscale it to a 4K video for you, okay? The third one, Runway, it's also a video generation and editing model. It's way more robust, I would say, than VO3 right now. But again, everyone is making updates weekly, monthly. Now these next 2 here, these are my personal favorites, okay? So the first one is VoiceFlow. I think personally, VoiceFlow is the best AI agent builder on the market, okay? And I'm thinking of it from someone who actually is building these things. They have the best UI, they have the best user experience, in my personal opinion. I think from an enterprise standpoint, there is Core AI. There's a bunch of other ones as well, but to me, VoiceFlow is the best AI agent builder. And the best way that I explain what an AI agent is, if I had to strip it down, it's a fancy chatbot that does things because I give it the ability to do so. I give it tools to act. So this is the best, in my opinion, AI agent builder, VoiceFlow. They also have a really good freemium model as well. So they allow you to build 2 agents and with almost no feature lock. So that means they are getting almost the exact same features as someone who paid for the Pro plan. Now there's other advantages I would give to the paid Pro plan, but as I think Archetta, am I pronouncing that right? That's okay. Archetta mentioned, use the free version first and then scale up. The next one, N8N. Now, if any of y'all have heard of Zapier, Make.com, N8N is in that field, in that realm. However, N8N, I would classify it as a low-code automation tool. And it's low-code, I tell people, if you do not know code, you can still leverage the platform. You're going to be fine. However, if you do know code, you're going to be able to push that product to its limits. And N8N is a really good workflow automation tool that also has native AI agent capability inside of it. So it's a blend of what VoiceFlow does, mixing it with Zapier and Make.com. The next one is also a tool by Google. Google is, I'm telling y'all, Google is killing it. They have a tool called Flow, and it's a video and scene generation tool. So effectively, you can create a video, but what the best thing about Flow does, you can stitch images as well as videos together, and you can create scenes. So effectively, you could create an 8-second clip in VO3. You take that clip, put it in Flow, and say, all right, after this clip ends, I want this to happen. And you could build a scene with Flow. The next one, which is the tool that I'm going to demo today, is Descript. So I highly, highly, highly recommend this one. You're going to see it's a whole host of suites of tools inside of it. But this is a video and audio editing tool. And Dan, you probably have heard about this. You have it. There you go. So you can edit podcasts as well as videos. Free Pick, I mentioned that during the talk. It's the ultimate AI creative suite. It, in a sense, it's similar to Descript, as in it has a whole host of tools. But the cool thing with Free Pick, you can select different models. So let's say I want to create an image about X. Okay, well, what model do you want to use to create that? Do you want to use Sora 2? Do you want to do Nano Banana? What do you want to use? Okay, you could select that. Now, as you will see, because this is the other tool I'm going to demo, you can see that there's a cost associated with the models that you choose. Okay, so all of these things work on credits. So you want to be very, very smart on how do you use your credits and which model you use, because some are more expensive than the others. And then finally, Synthesia. This is an AI avatar and voiceover platform. So as exactly as it sounds, you can create a video that has an AI model or AI avatar doing voiceover. Cool thing about this, you can also clone yourself from your image. You can also clone your voice as well. I know people who are making YouTube videos who are using their own avatar to do so. So they will create an avatar, and then right here at the bottom left or the bottom right as a talking head, it's their avatar talking, it's not them. And the video is going on behind them. And so one of the reasons why people are doing that is because they can focus on actually landing business while the video is being edited, created automatically, and they don't have to sit and actually do the video themselves. They can provide the AI avatar the script, and then they can go off and do something that makes them happier, allows it to use creativity, and focus on making more money. So we're going to test out some of these tools, and we're going to create an ad and edit a video. Now, for time purposes, I'm going to show you the videos I've already created and show you how they were created, so that way you can leverage that for your own workflow, okay? So one of the things that I would recommend as far as how you start is using this formula, okay? Use this formula to frame your idea, but I would practice using different prompting techniques, and I'm going to talk about two of them right now, which one being conversational or natural language, and the other being JSON prompting. So, as we can see here, natural language is plugging your story idea into this conversational format, okay? So, dancer on a rooftop, golden hour, slow zoom, 6 seconds, right? Close up, teardrop on cheek, handheld, candlelit, 8 seconds. I'm using a natural way to prompt this model to generate this image or video. Whereas JSON prompting, which stands for JavaScript Object Notation, it is a lightweight, simple way to organize data using key value pairs or a list of labels in their values. So when you see subject, that's the key, and the value is Apple Product Showcase. The subject or setting is the key, and the value of setting is infinite white void. So key value pairs, okay? This is an easy way for AI to understand this format. And it's also a way to structure outputs because it follows a clear, consistent format, making it easy for the model to know exactly what each piece of information means and where it belongs, okay? So I am now going to jump to the internet here. I'm going to first jump on FreePic. Let's change this window here. Okay. So this is FreePic. If I wanted to generate an image, I would simply go here, and I can describe an image or upload it in this box here. Remember when I said you could select the model? This is how I would do that here. So right now, we're letting FreePic auto pick which AI model is the best based off of this prompt. I can also go down to Seedream, Flux that Archetta mentioned, Google, ChatGPT, Runway, and what you're seeing next to these are the actual credit that it costs to generate an image using each of these models, okay? If I want the same thing, if I want to generate a video, come here. Now the cool thing is I could upload a start and ending image, which is pretty awesome. So when I start, I want this video, or I want this ball, right, this picture of this ball to morph into this person, right? And I could do that with the start and end image. If I wanted to go straight into just describing the video, I could do that here and look at that, select the model, and I can see the cost associated with each one. Now, FreePic does have a free model. You're not going to be able to really select very many models, though. You're going to need to go up probably to that paid tier. I would say, you know, if you're a small production team, I think the paid model obviously is going to be the best in most of these things, but what's more important, though, is finding your sweet spot after testing the free model, because you can rack up a hefty bill really quick trying all these tools, I'm telling you. So you definitely want to start with free first, and then once you find the right UX or the UI that you've gravitated to in the tool and you like the output, stick with that. So what I've done though is I've taken the JSON prompt and the natural language prompt from the slides and put them in here. And you can see, we're going to look at the result of them. So this is the natural language prompt. Okay. A couple things I've noticed, and I don't know what the hell device that is, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's a tablet. I don't know if that's a phone. I really don't know what that is, right? But, you know, it looks good. Okay. So if I go back, I did the same thing. I put it in there twice, and this was the second version. So this one's looking a little bit more clear. Doesn't have any ports to input any cables or anything, but it looks like a phone. Okay, so I used the natural language prompt for these two. But then, if we go to the JSON prompt, now I'm starting to see, oh, this is a phone. I got the camera back here. It looks more obvious what this device is. I can tell you, you're gonna get the best results leveraging the JSON prompt. Now, JSON prompt is sort of a programming language or format. Most of us in here are probably not programmers. So how do I create a JSON prompt? ChatGPT. So I'm going to take my natural language prompt and I'm going to say, hey, ChatGPT, I need you to create a JSON prompt using this here. Now, the best thing that you want to do, you always want to give a model context. Okay, you want to give it context and you want to give it examples. This goes into another prompting format, but I'm not going to dive too much into that. What I will say is you give it the example of a JSON prompt, you give it your natural prompt, and then I say, hey, create this prompt, this natural language prompt, into this format. Here's an example. And then boom, at the end of it, you will get a JSON prompt that you can then copy and paste into here. And that's exactly what I did. I pasted that JSON prompt and it actually looks like a phone. Okay, so this is free pick. Download it. Right now, well, I would say download it. It's a web app, so here's the URL. I think they're making a desktop application pretty soon. So this is free pick. And I have these prompts, these JSON prompts of some ad concepts here that I would take and copy and paste it to there. So I'm going to copy this one, this Tesla ad, JSON prompt, go back to free pick. And then what we're going to do is let's generate a video. Paste that in there. Generate 700 credits, geez. All right, so that's going to cook. Oh, it's cooking a lot faster than I thought. So while that's going on though, what I am going to do is jump over to Descript. This is the other tool that I highly recommend. This is the audio and video editor, okay? Let's change this here. Okay, so this is Descript. You can already see I have some videos that I've edited here already. But Descript, this is the desktop application. They do have a web application as well. So you can go to descript.com, create an account, sign in, and use it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a new project. And you could do, I'm going to do a video. I'm going to upload a file, video file. And what this is going to do, you're going to edit this video using the video's transcript. Okay, so on the left panel, once this loads up, you're going to see the transcript of the entire video pop up. On the right, you see the actual video. Down at the bottom, you have your scenes. You could also see the audio WAV file of this as well. Now, let's see here. What is this? What's the error? We'll see what happens there. The cool thing that this is going to do is going to detect all the speakers that are in the video, and you can go ahead and configure, okay, speaker 1 is Everett, speaker 2 is Leela, speaker 3 is this. And we'll see, uh-oh, transcription failed. Let's do this. Let's go to one that I already have done. So you can see here, this is the transcript of this video. And as I click through, it'll take me to where I am in the video. And the cool thing about this, so let's get into some of the tools. So AI tools here. I can edit for clarity. This here will remove filler words, digressions, blather. I can upgrade and make it sound like if this was recorded in the studio if I wanted to. Remove filler words, remove retakes, shorten word gaps. I can add chapters. I can update the eye contact if it was a head-on video. So many things. But this part right here, the repurpose section is really good. So this is where you can create clips of this video. So if I hit create clips, and I can specify how many clips do I want to create. So in this one, this is 14. I don't want to do that. Let's just bring that down to like 4 or something. And I can change the duration of each clip right here. So this right now is going to be 52 seconds. I'm going to shorten this down to 30-second clips. I could change the layouts of the clips here. I could give it a topic if I want to. That's optional. I would say, to be honest with you, I've done it without it and didn't really need the topic section. But let's just say I like this layout here. I like this one. And I'm going to hit submit. And now, Underlord, by the way, is the AI assistant that is built into Descript. But as you see here, it created 4 clips over here on the right, okay? And it titled them, also gave the description as well. So I click on this, and now I can see, if I start playing, so it made this clip, 34-second clip, and I could choose to keep them or discard them and make new ones. So right here, the power of Descript is immense, and I highly recommend using it. There's another piece here. If I go, let's go back here. There is right here, this published piece. So I could create a blog from this video if I wanted to. I could create a YouTube description from this video, draft show notes. All of that is built within Descript. So for my final last demonstration, let's go back to FreePick and see what that Tesla ad would have created, and then I'll get out of everybody's hair.